Hello, it is Tuesday and it's a new weekly running vlog. I did not vlog yesterday because I had the worst migraine and I was in bed at like, what, 8 o'clock?
Half 8.
Half 8. And I slept for like almost 9 hours, which, if you know me, that never happens. So yesterday I was really sad because I had this whole plan that because I could basically do no work for hours, I was going to power through Rise of the Red Blade. I got 26 pages in and then the migraine hit. So did not, in fact, power through loads of this.
It was still some though.
Yeah, and I did also start The Worst Best Man on audio because that is Chloe's Patreon buddy read. And yesterday was the first day of that. So I read like 14% of it yesterday and then 14% today. And I'm already obsessed with it. Like, it is so good. I don't know yet if I prefer it to The Wedding Crasher, which I should have read Worst Best Man first because that is technically the first book. But I didn't realise they weren't standalones.
Silly.
It was silly. But it's fine. They're like contemporary romance series. So they just link very, very slightly.
I'm struggling. My arm was up, so I was like, if I lean back, and then I was like, no, I'm going to be behind.
But yeah, this one's here.
Hi.
She got here like half hour earlier than we was expecting.
Yeah, like
traffic was much better this time.
Ago. Oh, yeah. No, it wasn't too bad last time. It was the time before that was hellscape.
No, the last time. Oh wait, yeah. Ignore me. But I've also been reading, today I read like another 4%, which is like 50 pages or something, of landscape. No, it's 51 pages.
Yes.
No, it's not.
It's either 49 or 51.
49 pages. Landscape with a blur of conquerors. And I'm just going to tell you one line that made me literally make a noise on the train. So this is a Raylo fanfic.
If you didn't know.
Raylo. He literally has her against a door and is like, you beautiful little idiot, what the hell did you think you were doing? They hate each other at this point still. There are certain couples I can tolerate slow burn. And Ray and Kylo are one of those couples.
Did you squeak?
I did. So yeah, I am obsessed. But yeah, after work, I went to the V. Schwab sign-in at Forbidden Planet and I got some books signed. So we could only get one personalised and I didn't have any Fragile Threads of Power. And the only copy that's on its way is the Illumicrate one, which I believe is going to be signed anyway. So I wasn't going to buy another one just to get signed, but you could get one personalised. So I got my Dark Vault personalised because this is an underrated series and I didn't see anyone else with this series in like the front of the queue where I was. And I was just like, underrated series, it's so good. And then while on FaceTime on, was it Saturday?
Yes. Yeah, because it was when we were
being productive.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out which of my editions of Addie were signed and which weren't, and it turns out these were the only two that were not, which is my standard US and my French edition. So I told them that when they were signing it, and they were impressed that I have 10 copies. It is 10. Oh no, it is 11.
It's 11.
I forgot about the anniversary edition. Damn it. Well, they were still impressed that I had 10 copies. So they'd be even more impressed if they knew it was 11. But they did say that this French version is their favourite because, even though it's a paperback, it has the dust jacket.
Oh, damn.
Right.
That's really pretty.
And it's like the ghost. And it's like their favourite.
That's gorgeous.
Favourite edition. But yeah, it's signed. And then this one is also signed. So now the only ones of my, or to be fair, my Tunnel of Bones, Bridge of Souls, Everyday Angel, and then Vicious and Vengeful are my only Schwab books that are not signed. All of my Addies are signed. all of my Dark Shade of Magic, Monsters of Verity and Gallants are signed. My Near Witch is signed. And I think all my hardbacks of the Cassidy Blake series are signed as well. And I know my Illuma Crate Dark Shade of Magic are signed because they came signed.
So just a few.
I just need Rob to do another signing so I can get Tunnel of Bones, Bridge of Souls, Everyday Angel, Vicious and Vengeful signed.
Should I see if there's still tickets to the one up in Newcastle? I'll hit them up.
So yeah. I feel like I was going to say something else in this vlog clip and I can't remember what. Oh, this wasn't it, but fully freaked out earlier because Sam Riegel posted a photo of him and Liam O'Brien outside a theatre. I'm guessing they were going to a matinee show.
Mm.
And the theatre was 15 minutes away from where I work, and I was just like...
Yeah, I sent her the picture on Instagram, and she was like, I know, I sent you the TikTok, and I was like, I have not been up on my TikToks. And then I was like, but also they're there. And then she was like, he's 15 minutes away. And I was like, we're going to see them tomorrow.
And then again on Sunday. But yeah, like that is... Oh, and also my Illuma Crate Sword Catcher. Look at it.
It's so pretty.
I love it so much. This is my third copy.
Oh, I got an email to say that Hunt and Moon, with the season's ended one. That is well, it was like, check your address, and I was like, it usually comes on a Saturday. I'm probably not going to be there.
What's really funny is that I'm not allowed that one until Christmas because that's one of my Christmas presents. Will I have read the Luminaries by then? Probably not. It's definitely not going on my November TBR.
Nothing else is going on your November TBR. I just saw it. I just realised where it is.
Oh no.
Did you forget something?
I've forgotten another book that I was literally just talking to Andy about.
I meant like physically. I realised that there was a pile, and I looked at it and I was like, I can't comment on this.
That's not even all of them because there's 4 books here that aren't there.
And I was like, I'm not going to comment on it because we're filming. And then we talked about your TBR, and I was like,
I mean, my TBR video is going up tomorrow, so that'll be like days after or days before this goes up.
I'm very, very, very thankful that I'm a mood reader.
I have a busy November as well. We're putting the Christmas decorations up the first weekend. The second weekend, I'm at LFCC. The third weekend, we've got multiple theatre trips. And then I have time.
We do have a couple of... You do have a couple of days off.
I think. Yeah. But still.
Yeah, but we're not planning to do anything. And
I might get through one book in those days. They're all chunky.
Trying to be helpful here.
I know, and I appreciate it. Oh, I still forgot to write the book down that I literally just thought of. It's The Long Game. I wanted to get to it.
Oh, yeah. Because you were talking about it on Spencer, weren't you?
Yeah. That was the 703rd book.
No, first. 701st.
Oh yeah, Ali, like Checkmate was the 702nd one. Yeah. So yeah, this has been a really long opening clip, but I'll catch up with you tomorrow when we're going to see Critical Role. Hello, it is Thursday. We didn't vlog yesterday. We had a really chill day where we literally just laid in bed and watched Campaign 3 episode 51.
Campaign 2. This is Campaign 3.
It was Campaign 3.
Oh shit, it was. My brain is thinking because... No, my brain was thinking because 99. And I was like...
It was because it was going to link to the live show, which... The live show we saw last night. I'm going to put a clip here because it was just the crowd was just, the atmosphere.
We're so close.
Fucking hello, Wesley!
It was incredible.
It was.
I don't think I fully processed it.
It was so good. And like when certain people rolled like natural 20s, everyone lost it. It was amazing.
And then when like certain things were mentioned, like there was just like audible gasps.
And then and there was also they like Matt was saying making my way, and everyone was like making my way.
Sam sneezed.
Sam sneezed, and everyone went, stop it.
It was an automatic response. I couldn't stop myself.
It was amazing. But we got merch. So I got the Mighty 9 pin, like the logo, and then we both got this top, which is the one for the live show. I'm very excited. I'm wearing it on Sunday to MCM.
It says Critical Role Live on the back.
It does.
So usually it just says Critical Role. It says Critical Role Live because we saw them live.
And we were extremely lucky to actually get home at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So if you've ever left Wembley, arena or stadium, so obviously stadium's worse because it's bigger, but if you've ever left one of the Wembley places on event night, that train station is hell. We went around the back way because I was not going to be able to stand and keep stopping and starting, so we went around the back way. And we used the lift to get back up into the station. We got onto the platform and I was panicking because it finished very late. And I'm not used to leaving Wembley that late. So I was panicking that we was going to miss the last train, which we didn't. And we got on a train. However, that train, when it got to Baker Street, just stopped. The lights kept going off. It seemed like they were trying to like restart it. The doors were closed. No one could do anything, and the driver wasn't telling us anything. And then the driver come on over the system thing and said, there's an issue with the train. It can't leave the station.
We're trying to sort it.
Yeah, and then we got this train's terminating here. Luckily, Baker Street has Hammersmith City Line, which is one of the lines that goes to my station. So the doors opened, we got out, we got on the Hammersmith City. That was fine. But
as soon as we got as soon as we got through the doors,
they shut again.
Behind me, they shut again.
People were still on the train. They reopened as we was about to go up the stairs to the other platform. They reopened, but they was clearly having issues. But then that train couldn't leave that platform. And we saw people on TikTok this morning and on Twitter and that were at that live show that were on trains later. They got stranded at Waterloo and TfL had to buy them taxis to their hotels and everything.
Someone I saw, I've sent it to you, I don't think you've seen it yet. They were on the one behind us.
Yeah. They
were stuck in the tunnel for 45 minutes to an hour.
I'm really glad we weren't on that train because I would have had a panic attack. I start to get a bit when a train stops at a red signal for 5 minutes in a tunnel. 45 minutes, especially when it was that packed, I would not have done well.
And then they wouldn't let them off the train afterwards because like they were trying to sort things out. Apparently they had to crawl backwards like stupidly slow, which obviously fair enough.
Yeah.
They had to crawl backwards to the platform before.
So yeah. But some people, we got back at 2 8. Well, we got back about I think it was dead on 1:30. We got back, but when we got off the train station, while we was waiting for our bus, because after midnight, the bus I need, because it's 24-hour bus, it's only every half an hour. So we still had like 20 minutes. So we went into a chicken shop and got food.
I did not have chicken.
She got just fries and a drink. But I got a chicken burger and fries. And then we got back at 1:30. We ate. And then we just we crashed pretty soon after eating. Like we scrolled TikTok for a bit to let the food go down. And then we crashed. but yeah, and then this morning obviously kept seeing everyone talking about being stranded, and it's like if we had not on got, like, it was bad enough that we got on that train and it terminated at Baker Street, but if we'd been on later trains we would have been screwed. Like, and we wouldn't have got home till like 4 in the morning. But then yeah, it was amazing and it was definitely worth it. I don't know if it would have been worth it if we had got stranded, but
I would have felt like it was worth it. I would have gone, I should have taken my car. But no, this isn't
but
working.
But yeah, and then today has been pretty chill, apart from that I spent far too much money in B&M, which I didn't bring them up. B&M are doing Nightmare Before Christmas Squishmallows. I've never had any need to get any Squishmallows before this point, but they had a Jack Skellington, Oogie Boogie, Sally and Zero, which I saw on TikTok, and I didn't actually know there was a Sally one. The TikTok didn't have Sally, did it? It just had the other three.
I do not remember.
So I went on the hunt for these because I had to go B&M anyway to start getting some stocking filler presents and some other bits. And I saw the Jack one buried at the back. And I was like, right, this is it. I'm hunting. Every time I see a Squishmallow in this shop, I'm hunting. At one point, I was sat on the floor, rummaging in the shelf. There was like 5 different spots in that store where there were Squishmallows. And I managed to get 1 Jack, 1 Oogie Boogie, 1 Sally, and 1 Zero. And then because me and Siobhan had been talking and Siobhan wants them, but there's not a B&M near enough to them. So I said, if I see more than 1, I'll get them and send them to you. And I had an extra Sally, but I am going to go back in and see if I can get them the other 3 as well. And then Tori also wants a Oogie Boogie. So I'm just going to see if I can get them for friends as well as, well, not as well as me because I've already got mine. But I'm going to show you them probably tomorrow if I remember. But they're so cute. So cute. But then we chilled. We watched this week's Bake Off, which again I managed to avoid spoilers. It's good times. And then you have caught up on Loki, ready for the episode 4 tomorrow, and you've been knitting. And then I have been reading Rise of the Red Blade. I am like absolutely loving this. And whenever I talk about Star Wars, especially Revenge of the Sith era, because this is set like between Attack of the Clones and Revenge of the Sith, but then it's also going to delve into after Revenge of the Sith as well, because the actual timeline, it's after Revenge of the Sith. But I'm currently before those events take place. But I maintain that if the Jedi Order had different rules, not so many Jedi would go over to the Sith side. We are in Iskat's head in this book. And I completely am already understanding why she's going to end up moving to the dark side. Like, it's obvious she's going to move to the dark side because this is her. And she's got a red saber. It's Rise of the Red Blade. But I am, as much as I do not agree with, you know, the Siths, I understand. I get it, because the Jedi Order is not what it should be, which is why I'm so excited for the sequel films, like the sequels to the sequels, because I'm hoping we're going to get to see a new Jedi Order born.
It's kind of the point though, isn't it? Because like, obviously you've got the Sith who do, sorry, I'm just weighing in on this. I am very, very vastly not the type of person who should be talking about this, because I have watched the films. And that's about it.
And the films.
And one episode of Mandalorian and some of the episodes of Clone Wars. I'm getting there.
Yes.
But then Critical Role happened and
yeah.
I had to pause.
We got to series 2 of Clone Wars.
Sounded derivative bar, right?
No, series 2's pretty good.
No, I just meant we haven't got that far. Yeah. But like the whole point is like Sith are the bad of the bad, the worst of the worst. They are that's the darkness, and then the Jedi are the light, so they have to be the polar opposite.
But the issue with that is the fact that Jedi are supposed to form no attachments, have no emotions, and that is just these are people.
No, I'm not saying
people. No, but this is the thing. Like, I hate the Jedi Order.
I'm not saying. I'm sorry to go back to my point. I'm not saying that you are not wrong. I'm just saying that the point of it is that they balance each other out. And
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
And I think that's the issue. Like, I feel like we need the balance. The balance in the Force needs to be. There needs to be something in between. Obviously, there's always gonna be the ones that are evil, but the main Siths we've met are just Jedi that don't feel like the Jedi Order is correct, and they've just been led astray.
Which they're not wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, bring balance to the Force.
Yeah.
That's the whole point is.
And they're easily manipulated by, like, the actual evil people.
You'd think that at some point they would realise, hey, maybe if we just kind of met in the middle.
Yeah, maybe if we're a bit more lenient with these rules, like, okay, yeah, you can have attachments, just, you know, maybe have some rules.
Go to therapy.
Yeah, everyone in Star Wars needs therapy. Everyone. Literally everyone. But yeah, anyway, I'm really enjoying this. Iskat is a really interesting character, and I can't wait to get to the bit where she looks like this. Because, yeah. Also, the Inquisitors' lightsabers are the coolest, and I want one. That will be the next lightsaber I buy. Not anytime soon though, because I spent too much in B&M today. But yeah, this is a really long update.
There was a lot that happened.
There was. Tomorrow we have different plans. She's going to the theatre, I'm going to a concert. So I feel like my vlog clip tomorrow is literally just going to be me posting a little bit of the concert. And that's it.
We might vlog afterwards.
I definitely feel like I'm going to be too tired. The concert is at Ali Pali. And I absolutely hate it when concerts are at Ali Pali because it's a pain to get to and from, and I don't like it. And the moment I saw that this band was playing at Ali Pali for their London show, I just went, why? But did I still buy tickets? Yeah. Because I want to see the band again. It's McFly. I don't know why I'm being cryptic. It's McFly. And I've not seen them live since 2010? Long time.
I saw them a couple of years ago.
Almost half my life ago.
I saw them.
Jesus Christ.
I saw them. Was it last year? It might have been last year.
Yeah, I'm really sad I didn't get to go to any of the other tours. But anyway, yeah, that's my update. So maybe catch up with you tomorrow. We'll see. Hello.
Hi.
It is Friday.
It is Friday.
I keep thinking it's Saturday.
You haven't been at work all the end of the week.
Yeah, I've been losing track. It's felt like Saturday for the last 3 days.
Some of us have been counting down the days till we finish work.
But we are at Ali Pali. Look at the view of London. And we're going to see McFly. Just tripped. Hello, it's Saturday evening. So I have reading updates. I finished 2 books, but I didn't vlog much yesterday because obviously, as you would have seen, me and Chloe went to see McFly at Alexandra Palace, and then this one went to see Hamilton whilst we was at Ali Pali. McFly were awesome. I was feeling a bit about their set list until they came on stage, and it was not on my 2023 bingo card for Raoul from Shikari to come on and sing Corrupted with them, but it happened and it was amazing. But yeah, and then by the time we got back it was like almost 1 o'clock, And I was just so tired, and we were both in pain. So, yeah. But yesterday, I did finish Inquisitor, Rise of the Red Blade. This was a 5-star. I'm very happy with this. This was amazing. Like, what? I'm trying to think of how to not spoil stuff. It was really sad, but also interesting to see Order 66 from another perspective, because we haven't had enough of those in every single show and movie. Yeah, just a little bit. But it was interesting to see it from a different Jedi's view, and also seeing how that affected this Jedi in particular. And it was just so good. And we got to see Inquisitors, and I'm just like, yes. But I do maintain what I said before about how I completely understand why some Jedi go to the dark side. But this was a 5-star. It was amazing. And Del Rey aren't going to watch this, but thank you for sending me this, because I would definitely be rereading this one because I loved it. And then today, we have not really done much. We watched Beetlejuice.
We went out shopping.
Yeah. We went to B&M and Lidl, and then we came back here and we just chilled. You've been knitting all day.
My hands hurt.
I was listening to audiobook, so I finished The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. This was a 4-star. This was good. I think I preferred Wedding Crasher, which is the sequel. I don't think I'll reread these again, or reread them. They were good, and there was a bit near the end with Lena's mum, which cracked me up.
Can confirm she was laughing.
But yeah, I don't know what it was. I wasn't the biggest fan, but it was still a 4-star. I still enjoyed it. I just won't reread it, which is a good job I don't own the book. And I think I'm probably going to unhaul The Wedding Crasher, because I do own that one. But yeah, and then I've read another 5% of Landscape with a Blare of Conquerors. I'm only 20% into that book.
So how many pages?
It's 1,200 pages, and I'm about 245 pages in.
Which is like that's like a considerable amount if you have a normal book.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically my update. Tomorrow we are going to Comic-Con. Am I worried about the accessibility lines? Yes, because apparently today they were a mess, and I am dreading tomorrow for that reason. But I am trying to look on the bright side of that we're going to get to meet the Critical Role cast. This one has a Travis Auto, which I'm going to be there. And we're hopefully going to get into the panel. I really hope so. But because of the whole issue with accessibility queues today, I'm not actually holding my breath that we're going to get in the panel.
The thing is, it is being streamed on every single other stage.
Yeah, but then it's a case of getting into one of those stages. Because if we can't get into that, we're then going to be later getting into one of the other queues. So it all depends on, like...
Yeah, but then we can just camp out in the Travis queue.
True. See, the thing is,
they're
not supposed to close the accessibility queues. They're supposed to keep those open. But they weren't being very good today with knowing what they're supposed to be doing. So we'll see. We'll see. We're getting there earliest tomorrow. We can get straight in the queue for entry in our accessibility priority. So hopefully we can get in as soon as it opens and go straight there. And then wait there. We'll see. But yeah. I will maybe vlog tomorrow. I mean, I'm definitely going to vlog at some point, even if it's just to wrap up this vlog. But yeah.
Guys, I think they're ready. Please. Travis Willingham! By no means least, Matthew Russell!
Hello, it is Sunday. We look a little bit dishevelled because we have not long got back from con. It's the cardigan. She finished it. She finished it last night.
20 past midnight.
Technically this morning, but
nope.
Last night. And then obviously the wings, and we wore it today. And like the first person we like come across was the person we had to say excuse me to get to some seats. Wait, when we got to the panel, which we got into the panel, and they was like, "Are you Pop and Yasha?" And it's like, yes. Like she made them.
and then we got to talk to like a few people, and they were like, I really like that's really cool. And then yeah,
it was so cool. I've never, like, until the live show on Wednesday and then today, I'd never come across other critters. You were the only person, and it is so nice. But like, it is genuinely the nicest community I've ever been a part of.
I mean, I was watching an interview that Marisha did with Philip DeFranco. They were talking about he was talking about critical role and stuff like that, and she has said like the critters are really, really good because they're like white blood cells in the fact that they take away all of the bad stuff, and they like self-police. So like if you are talking shit and you're being a bit of a dick, we'll be like, no, that ain't flying in our community. And they're all just absolutely incredible people, and I love the community.
I might have looked really distracted then. I was listening to what she was saying, but I was also looking down at the pitch.
I gathered. To be fair, I was also looking at the picture whilst I was talking. So
we got our auto. Well, she got her auto with Travis, who is amazing. She got this signed. Got to add another signature, one. Just with a different year. So, and he put Rage there.
We don't talk about this one.
I'm gonna hold it closer so that people could actually see it.
But yeah, so I have a fair few signatures.
Stuff's falling out of the
stuff from con. Con last
the
year.
last con.
Yeah, so I got like some signatures the last time that they were here, and I wanted to try and like finish it. That didn't happen, but I got Travis. So there's a few more that I need to get. I need Liam, Laura, Ashley, and Matt.
Sorry, does that say Scanlon pooped here? I love Sam.
Sam's insane. But yeah, so I need. But yeah, and he was so incredibly lovely. He was really, really hyped. I made a tip of myself.
No, but she made this like noise.
I went,
and then was like, what was that? And then he copied her.
He just laughed and did exactly the same thing, and I was like, like, it genuinely wasn't like I taking the piss out of me. It was kind of like I acknowledged it. Then I lost my pass.
Yeah.
And I was like, as you can tell, I'm really organised.
But then he was like really impressed that she had made these, and then you got to ask the question you wanted to ask him.
Yeah, because I turned around, I was like, I've got a bit of a silly question. You don't need to answer it because I didn't feel like it was a really...
It's an on-the-spot question.
It was an on-the-spot question, and I said, like, I've made this for Yasha and I've made that for Bo, and I kind of want to make one for all of the 9. What do you think I should make for Ford? And he straight up was like, the Mariner's armour.
He didn't even falter.
He didn't stop at all. He was like, oh, I know exactly. And I was like, holy shit. Like, I did not expect... I genuinely thought, this is a bit on the spot. I'm really sorry. I can't think about anything. I
He was on that.
He was literally straight away. He was like, I think it would look really, really cool. I know it was like just like with the waves and stuff. And I was like, oh, I have a pattern that could potentially work for that. So I'm hoping I'm going to be able to make that.
But you haven't got a deadline for that.
I don't have a deadline.
Like, so you can go at your own pace.
Yeah, but then we went for the photo.
Well, and also he shook our hand as, like, we were saying bye.
He was
lovely. And the accessibility for the autos was really good. The accessibility for the panel was really good. The accessibility for the photo wasn't as good,
no.
But it also wasn't the worst. It was nowhere near as bad as the Joseph Quinn one at LFCC last year. So, pros and cons.
Swings and roundabouts.
Yeah. But we also met some people in the queue for the autograph, in the accessibility queue, who live kind of near me, and I might be playing D&D with them at some point, which would be really cool. So yeah, it'd be nice to have some friends who live near me. Yay. Actual London friends, apart from Chloe and Meg, obviously, because they live in London now. But yeah, it would be nice to have some more London friends. Yeah, and they're like massive nerds and massive critters. So great.
And really into D&D.
Yeah. And yeah. And then we went for the photo. We got the group photo, and look at them. I got look. Laura's arm is around me.
She got to talk to Laura.
I got to talk to Laura because she commented on this.
And then Ashley commented on this, and she was like, "Oh my god, I love your wing shawl." And I was like, "Thanks, it's a Yasha thing," because I can't function as a human whenever I'm like.
But also, we had very limited time with them.
Yeah, and she pulled it out, and then she just like went like this, and I was like, "This is the second time that like one of the Critical Role cast that I obsess over just like has cuddled into me even a little bit. Like Marisha just like full blown like bum rushed me, and then like I love them.
They're amazing.
They're so nice.
But the panel was great. Like, I absolutely loved the panel. I'm really glad we got in there, and like we managed to get into the one that they were actually on stage in front of us, because they streamed it to 2 other stages, and what they did, once the main stage hit capacity, they also hit capacity on the other 2 stages it was being streamed to. But we managed to get into the actual panel, and we was in the 3rd row, which was great. Like, it was we had the worst part though, because I couldn't properly see Tal, because the BSL interpreters were sat there. So, but I noticed at the end when they were saying bye, Travis actually went up to the interpreters and was like, thank you to them.
I love the fact, like, it's the same as, like, obviously as soon as, so there wasn't supposed to be BSL interpreters at the live, and as soon as Critical Role found out, they went out of their way to make sure, because Wembley wasn't going to have them, and
they fought to make sure there would be them.
They had incredible interpreters.
Yeah, I could see them, because like we was on that side of the stage, so we could see the interpreters. There was 2 and they like took it in turns.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was such a good panel. It was great meeting Travis. It was great getting the picture. And then we got to have a browse. I'm really sad. I wanted to go see Lauren at LL McRae, and I need to message her because we just didn't manage to get. By the time we got out of the photo, which ran late, shocking, I know. we had to get food, and then by the time we both managed to get food,
I needed
because
to get an auto for one of my friends,
Yeah.
and we couldn't manage to get that either.
but we tried to do that, and then we was like, we're running out of time because it closes earlier on a Sunday. Didn't realise just how early it closed. I thought it was 6, but it wasn't. It was 5. And we was running out of time, and it was like, there was some artists I wanted to go to, which I did. So we went to, so I actually, back in May MCM, I went to this artist and I got the Vox Machina print. I now have the Mighty 9 print from the same artist, and next con I'm at, that they're at, I will be seeing if they've got a Bell's Health on, because I'm gonna need all of them. But yeah, I got the Mighty 9 one from them, and you got some bookmarks, and it was like a
It was 6 for 10.
Yeah, so she got me one as well. But this book is unforgettable, and it's a frog.
And I got a little D&D one.
He's so cute.
I got a little potion one. That one's really cute.
It is.
I got let's roll with dice. It's a haunted house. Oh no, it's spooky.
You're adorable.
It's really cute. And then I got what I assumed was just a nice tree with a book, and it's got people reading on the back, which I think is really cute.
But that artist is Alice Illustrates. I'm gonna put the artists in the description because they deserve all the love.
Yeah.
But they're amazing. And then we went to Annabelle Houston, and I got this, and oh, how cute is that little dragon? It's so cute. And then we went to this artist, which is Amy Lane Illustration, and I mean that's really cute. This is the business card, but the ones I wanted were sold out. So I took a card, and I'm gonna get some of their art because their art was amazing, but all of the ones I wanted just had a little sold out sticker because it was late on the Sunday. And then we went to Erin.
I can't remember their last name.
But Erin's like one of the big Critical Role.
They do like all of the colouring for a few of some, like they did the colouring for Not the Brave Origins. They're doing it for, I think they're doing it for Ball.
Yeah.
And I think they're doing it for Cad. I can't remember if they're doing it for Cad, but they also did the art for the live.
Yeah.
They did some of the art for the live.
They did. But we went there, and they also do like what ifs,
which are incredible.
And it was really funny. The little postcard book was open on the lesbians, and we looked through, and we ended up back at the lesbians.
I knew I wanted these two anyway.
So we got we both got Lordna and Imogen.
And Mordna.
Like look at them. They're amazing. So yeah, and then we got random cute stickers that were just free from someone walking around. And then you went geeky clean.
I've loved this. I have wanted to go to this shop for years, and I never ever have. And they were there today, and I said I was only buying one. I came back with 2. To be honest,
right. She was very annoyed / sad because we went to the Chosen Noodle food truck because it was there, and the only vegetarian option that wasn't like a 3 chilies one, they'd run out of.
So
like
I was hungry,
and
I was also sad.
But what annoys me most about that, like I would have understood if it was one of the small independent businesses that had run out of something. But Chosen Noodle is like a franchise. They literally have another Chosen Noodle, actually like an actual in the wall one in the XL, not a food truck one. That they should, and they had run out of rice. So you could usually you choose your main, and then you can get it with either rice or noodles. Nope, only noodles. And I was like, I wanted rice.
So
the noodles weren't even that nice.
Yeah. Sadly, this has happened many a time. We went to KFC once and it happened there. I went to Pride, and they had a vegan battered sausage. and I couldn't have that because they'd run out. So I'm very used to it, and it just makes me sad. So I was like, I need to go to Geeky Clean. So we went to Geeky Clean, and I couldn't decide between it's bubblegum and candy floss.
I think I did smell this.
Yeah,
one.
this is when you said it smelled like.
Oh
Sakura.
yeah, it smells a bit like Sakura, like the one from Lush.
And then I got mango and papaya one, which this one's Witch Bolt, and this one's Inspiration, Bardic Inspiration. And I love them.
We were very late, which meant we did not even see any of the character bath bombs apart from
one, which was
not. Like, that was the only character one left, which was a shame. But
I got bath bombs. And
you still managed to get some, and I do want to get some of them, but like money was limited, so
I feel like we should also explain. So these are bath bombs, as you could probably tell, but they have a whole set of dice in them as well. So they're a little bit more expensive, but I mean, if you wanted to, you could halve this and put half in the bath. I'm not going to, because that seems like silly.
But still, like, you get a whole set of dice in there. But yeah.
And if you think like a set of dice, like they were doing the mystery packs for like a £5.
Yeah.
So knock a £5 off, and then it's probably the
same price as Lush. And they're like Geeky Clean are great. Like, I'm definitely gonna buy some stuff from Geeky Clean. Just it wasn't gonna be today.
And they've got like portion bottles that are like shower gels.
And they also do just like normal little bath bombs that are like £4 each. That like there was like Pokemon ones,
and they do
like a game controller.
The same scent. So if you didn't want it without the bath the
dice
dice,
in them.
They do like little
bath
cubes.
rocks.
Yeah,
isn't
bath
it?
rocks.
Yeah. And they also do shower steamers as well.
Yeah,
which is really good because obviously not everyone has a bath or uses a bath.
And they did dice
trays
for only like £6, which I don't think is bad for a dice tray. And they look like a decent sized dice tray.
Yeah. But yeah, like the whole con was great, but I've just realised we've been talking for 15 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap up this vlog now. I did also get another print, but it's for a friend. They needed it as a present for someone, so I picked that up for them. So yeah, it was amazing. I'm so happy that we managed to go, and we managed to do the panel, our autograph and our photo. They were the main things. Like, we didn't get a lot of time walking around, but
it's been really good.
We got to do the things that we had paid for, and then we got to meet. We got to go to to be fair, those were the 3 artists I actually mainly wanted to go to, like Kit, Erin, and even though I didn't buy anything for myself from Kit this time because a lot of stuff had sold out by the time we got there.
I also love the fact that like a lot of these artists who start out as fan artists end up working with Critical Role.
Like Kit does as well. Kit and Erin.
No, Kit was on the original.
Yeah.
Did the original art, so Kit's been there for a long time, and then obviously Erin. I don't know if Erin started on Critical Role or if they started. I don't know which way it went, but now they do a lot with Critical Role, which is really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I am gonna go because I need to get this vlog edited ready for tomorrow, and it's gonna be a long vlog because it's been a busy week. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.